My name is Mason Anderson, and this is my intro to speech. Throughout our entire life, we are constantly asked what we want to do and what we want to become, and how college is very important and can help us get there. The theme of my speech is to tell you where I got to where I am and who I decide I want to be. My two main points are to describe the steps I took to get into college and how once in I found out what I want to become. Let me begin by showing you the challenge I overcame by getting into my school. To get into college was a process for me. I transferred down from Connecticut to Florida when I was in my freshman year. When I was in my freshman year of high school, I really didn't think that college was that important, that it was a necessity. And then once I got down here and enrolled in my sophomore year, my perspective changed a little bit. When I was in Connecticut, I didn't have a huge support system, and I wasn't really stressed the importance of good grades or having a dream, but knowing that college was the best way to get there due to the high competitive jobs that are out there. Once down in Florida, I had two parents that were enrolled in the school that I was going to, and I knew I had a lot of work ahead of me. They were always on top of me to keep up my grades, and they knew the potential that I had. So when I got down here my sophomore year, they enrolled me in honor classes. They knew that because I had just come down from Connecticut and that my grades weren't that great, that the honor classes would help bump my GPA a little bit, and it was a little bit more of a challenge for me, but they knew that I could do it. In addition to being in honors classes, they also knew to get into college you also had to be in extracurricular activities. So I was in the academic team, and I was on a sports team for spring and fall. In the fall time, I participated in golf. Winter was winter was football, and spring was wrestling. While I may not have been the best in all those areas, the fact that I participated in sports was great for my college resume. Due to the support at home I had, my grades rose. I went from a 2.5 and graduated with a 4.1, and graduated in the top 5% of my class, and ultimately received a Bright Future Scholarship, in addition to ROT scholarships. In doing so, I prepared myself for college. When I was first looking at colleges, I didn't know where I wanted to attend, but I wanted to stay home and do everything online so that way I could still work. My primary choice was Florida Gulf Coast University. I got accepted into the forensic science program. However, once I was in the forensic science program, I realized that the science workload was too much for me and I wasn't great at it, so I switched to criminal justice. After a couple years at FGCU, I realized that while I love the criminal justice system and have the utmost respect for law enforcement officials, it wasn't the career path that I wanted to go down. However, I finished my associates in arts, and once back from the military, transferred to Florida Southwestern. Now that I'm at Florida Southwestern, I am a junior in business and supervision and management. However, my focus is entrepreneurship. I currently work at a glass shop and realize that I love what I do, and I'm hoping to take over the business when the owner steps down. I have already talked with the owner, and we are both on the same page, and it's looking like I will get the business. However, I just want to be able to expand the business when I do get it. While there is no easy path in life, and plans are ever changing, one will soon find what they want to become and how they will get there. College is not clear-cut like high school, and there is no right or wrong path.